Hello, everybody. If you're watching this in the replay, I'm going to do another session of GeoGuessr. And if you don't know me, I am Benny. Just making sure I'm going live on Twitch. Excellent. So we should be live across both platforms now. I'm on both Twitch and YouTube, and I am multilingual and I'm very well traveled, so I'm going to give this game a go. I had an interesting session earlier today. Started to notice some of my weaknesses, so this is me exploring a little bit more. And we're going to see how far I get, if I can figure out which country I'm in for the world map here. I'm hoping my language skills will give me a little bit of an edge as I try to figure out from the signs and such where I am. So let's get this party started. And if you join the stream, then definitely say a little hello. Let me know you're there. I would love to see your comments. But I'll be talking about my reasoning as we go through this. All right, so flag there on a boat. Pretty sure this is a Dutch flag, is it? So on the boat. See if I can figure out a little bit better. From the boat where we might be. Am I going up levels, or is this me going forward? Kind of hard to tell with the direction the camera's taking. So I'm going to presume this is a photo of the city that we're getting the boat to or from. The boat isn't as helpful. Hoping to get a little bit more precision. Maybe memorabilia of the place that we're looking at. Sailors' outfits, just more ship-related things. I mean, it's leaving from Rotterdam. I already know we're in the Netherlands, so I'm just going to go to a port in Rotterdam. Say here, because I think you need knowledge of the place. Yeah, I don't know where the ports are. So this one, you know, not too far, 7 kilometers from where we wanted to be, and I'll take that. So next round. Okay. Now we're in a city. I don't know if Pinto is the name of the street or describing something. So let's keep on looking. I can get some clues. Not helpful moments, Laddie Studio. I'm not in a big rush here. I've done the Battle Royale. That definitely requires quicker thinking. But I want to try and find some signs and use my language skills to give myself an edge. Okay, so Spanish speaking. This is kind of reminding me a little tiny bit of Tenerife. Las direcciones is in this direction to exit. And the sign doesn't say anything on the other side, I think. Yeah, that's my initial guess, is that we're in Tenerife. Are the cars European? Yeah. So either Tenerife or South Spain. These buses. Campino. Still nothing jumping out at me yet. It said this is exiting in all directions, so this should give me signs to the city or something. So, Cadiz. I don't know where Cadiz is. But I can always like click around a map if I want to just start exploring. Cadiz is obviously at the sea. On a nice beach. Doesn't necessarily feel too touristy though. These look more like local houses. Also gives me a little bit of vibes of where I used to live in Valencia. See, we got a tiny bit of a hill, and yeah, I think I might start searching again soon, or searching on the map just to pinpoint where I am. Essentially Cadiz. Tarifa Cadiz. Right. My initial guess was the Canary Islands. Cadiz? Tarifa? Canary Islands? Okay, so Spain it is. Cadiz, on the sea. See any Catalan? Don't think it's on this coast here. Eliminated before I move forward. Boa noite. Jogando de terno. Uma língua parecida com o português do Brasil. O espanhol é parecido mesmo. Mas eu tô procurando Cádiz, Tarifa. Não sei se Cádiz é a região. Mas não. Ah! Aqui. Cádiz. Tarifa. Pode ser a cidade de Cádiz. Vamos para o começo. Você vem de onde? Jogando de terno. Where are you from? As you guys probably know, I'm a polyglot. So, se você deixa um comentário em português, eu vou tentar responder em português. Repsol. Repsol. Você é de São Paulo, da cidade de São Paulo? Ajá. Estación de servicio Repsol. Eu falo um pouquinho. Posso me defender em português. Da construção. Estamos vendo o Repsol. Como se chama esta rua? Tem um nome essa rua aqui? Tinto. Tinto. Não. Tinto quer dizer outra coisa, eu acho. Tô muito perto. Eu acho que eu posso deixar. Vou me deixar aqui, ó. Mais ou menos. Yes. Oh! Que chato! Eu achei que era Cádiz, mas era aqui. Tarifa. Eu vi Tarifa. Eu não sou americano, eu sou irlandês. Dima Dark over on YouTube. Hello, Dima. Where are you from? I'm talking to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So I made the mistake here. I saw Cádiz in the map or whatever, and Cádiz is actually the name of, I think, the region near Seville, and I went for Cádiz, the city, and I should have gone for Tarifa. And if I zoom right in, I will see the yeah, there's the Repsol station. So Dima is from Russia. Sadly, I don't speak Russian, so I can't flick into Russian for you. But I am happy to continue commenting on what I see. All right, so a new map. We've got either Chinese or Japanese. I think it might be Japanese. I think I see a Japanese character. So since Google Maps does not have Street View in China, we're either in Taiwan or Japan. So let me see if from this side, if I'm seeing. I don't see any. Oh, hold on. What's this at the bottom? Move a little bit. Quantas línguas eu falo? Depende de o que quer dizer falar uma língua. Eu falo como português. Eu acho que falo 6 línguas, mais ou menos. Mas eu posso me defender em outras. Como eu há muito tempo podia falar o mandarim. Eu não sei se isso é japonês. Os símbolos aqui, porque os primeiros são os caracteres do chinês, com certeza. So I'm trying to figure out if I'm looking at just Chinese characters or if there's Japanese. Yeah, Japanese. I was wondering. Ok, estou no Japão. Mas onde no Japão? Tem colinas. Dima, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. I hope I see you another time. Have a good night and thanks for saying hello. Eu não posso ler o japonês, então isso é o nome do lugar, mas eu tenho que estudar mais o meu japonês. Deixa eu ver. Vamos para Japão. Está demorando para aprender inglês. Não tem que aprender, só tem que falar. É isso que eu faço. Tem dificuldade com o listening. Se tem dificuldade, vou ver se tá em Okinawa. Okinawa tá por aqui. Se tem dificuldade para listening, pode ouvir os vídeos do YouTube e mudar a velocidade. E isso me ajuda bastante se eu quero ouvir vídeos no português, no espanhol, no francês, e eles falam muito, muito rápido. Eu coloco 0,50% e eles falam a metade da velocidade. E, me ajuda para treinar a minha habilidade de entender. Bandeiras do hotel. Não sei. Japão. Eu fui, mas fui só às cidades principais. Não conheci os lugares mais rural como isso. Eu vou falar o norte do Japão. Norte. Por aqui. Vamos ver. Não estava tão longe, né? Isso tá no norte do Japão, porque não tava com esse tempo, esse clima do sul. Eu sou professor de idiomas. Se você procura Fluent in 3 Months, vai ver o meu blog. E eu escrevo em inglês sobre aprendizagem de línguas. In case anyone else is watching, I'm speaking whatever language happens to come up in the chat with me today. So it happens to be Portuguese. Feel free to hit me with your questions in whatever language happens to be on your mind. For now, eu vou falar em português porque eu te vejo aqui. Posso falar em qualquer língua que vocês me perguntem. Deixa eu ver. Onde a gente tá agora? Pode ser os Estados Unidos. Não me lembro como é o amarelo no centro da rota. Eu preciso de placas. Vamos ver. Estamos perto do mar. Starcraft. Posso ver. Perto do mar. We're close to the ocean or the sea because people do not tend to have boats like that inland. Oh. Tuscarawas Valley. Speed limit's 55. So, gotta be in the States. Ok. Estamos nos Estados Unidos. Isso sim. E... eu já vou saber qual estado, porque essa imagem é como é o estado, que dá para ver nas placas. Passa um link. O link é aqui, ó. fluentin3months.com. E tá tudo em inglês. E vai ver que também escreve livros, mas descrevo em inglês como aprender línguas. Eu tenho muitos vídeos, como uma palestra de TED. Você pode ver lá como aprendi. Mas deixa eu ver. I want to see what state this is, and we've got a great shortcut that the signs actually show the shape of the state. And I don't know that offhand, but I can very quickly, like, I'm not allowed to cheat with Googling things, but I am allowed to use the resources available. One of those resources, just very simply looking at the map of the states. So we are flat on both sides. Oh, that looks like Ohio. Does Ohio do that? Yeah, Ohio's a little jolt out like this. All right, we are in Ohio. De nada, jogando de terno. Estamos em Ohio e eu preciso ver a rota 212 e 800. 212 and 800. Let me see, 212 and 800. At least one of them I need to find. Jump out of me. Then I can hone in to be a lot closer to where 212. Oh, que é 212. 212 is going to be off an 800. We are at this area here, about to turn off to 212 on the right. Okay, so let me go back to the start. And this is just a random field that's not really telling me much. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going this way. This is the opposite direction. Let's see, does this have the street have a name? Cross country soccer, Tuscarawas Valley. Okay. Tuscarawas River. I'm definitely in the right place. The little turn off to the side. If I'm coming from that, it would be on the right. It could well be this. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I'm somewhere near Zouaville. I'm up here, up there. So I'm going to put the pin here, and I should not be too far from it. 1.4 kilometers. Afinal, não foi tão longe, né? Ah, eu achei que estava no 800, mas estava no 212. Tenho que ter certeza a próxima vez. Mas eu tô feliz com isso. All right, another place. We're in a tight location. We're on the sea. Oh my goodness, we're somewhere touristy because I'm seeing multiple languages. But that is Catalan. Isso é o catalão. Carré. So we're either in the north of Spain or on Menorca or Mallorca. Eu consigo ler tudo que está no seu blog em inglês com facilidade, mas se eu tivesse que ouvir, estaria com problemas. Eu entendo. É por isso que falei que ver os vídeos, se você coloca no YouTube a velocidade, que falam muito mais devagar, e que coloquem legenda. Eu aprendi a minha primeira língua, o espanhol, sempre com legenda, se estava vendo a televisão. E assim eu podia fazer uma associação entre o som e as palavras que estava lendo. No, I am in a Catalan-speaking area. Oh, get out of the way of that sign, mister. Catalan-speaking area that's touristy. I mean, many of them are. On the sea. But I want to know, am I on one of the islands or am I on the coast of Spain? That's what I want to figure out. Some mountains there in the distance. Go down there. No, this is just right back to where we started. How can I figure out where this is? It's definitely Catalan. But, okay, let me get out of this corner. See if I can get a place name. Go up this road. Eu sei com certeza que isso é uma região que fala em catalão. Mas o problema é que se fala catalão no norte da Espanha e também nas ilhas da Espanha. Eu gostaria muito de estar muito perto do lugar mesmo. Que lindo. Esta vista é muito linda mesmo. That's peace. It's just the name of the particular place. I don't know. Bay. That's a little helpful, I think. Knowing that we've got a bay tucking in. Do have a lot of mountains very close by, and I don't think that might mean we're on one of the islands. Daqui a pouco aparece o estádio de Barcelona. Eu acho que não. A gente não tá perto de Barcelona. Eu morei em Barcelona. Gostei muito, mas isso tem que ser longe da cidade de Barcelona. Mas com certeza é um lugar muito turístico. Mas muitos lugares na Espanha. Isso é a bandeira catalana. Então tem que ser... eu acho que não é nas ilhas. Eu acho que eles não utilizam essa bandeira nas ilhas. Muitos barcos. E... o que fala aqui? Restaurant bar. Ah, não sei. Talvez uma cidadezinha ao norte. Praça Boa. Não. É o nome da praça. Só €1 para um ônibus. Não é muito caro este lugar. Eu quero ir. Conhecer. La Goleta. Guisset pode ser o nome do lugar. Se eu vejo Guisset, outra placa, Costa Brava, Girona. É Girona. Oficina de turismo. Eu acho que isso é Girona mesmo. Essa oficina de turismo com certeza fala alguma coisa. Catalunha. Cap de Creus. Ok? Isso eu acho que descobri. Porque Girona é aqui no norte da Espanha. Eu conheço porque tem um aeroporto. Mas não estamos em Girona, porque aqui está o mar. Então, aqui fala lança Cap de Creus na oficina de turismo. E eu acho que tem que ser Cap de Creus ou lança. 2 L's. Cap de Creus. Lança. Aham. Lançar com 2 L's e como se fala? Acento. Aham, isso é o mar que eu vi desde lá. Então, vamos aqui. E eu tô procurando o nome da rua. Quero chegar até alguns metros mesmo do lugar. Como se chama essa rua? Eu vi muito rápido carré que o catalão para falar rua. Mas onde eu vi? Carré. Aqui. Carré Punta Falcó. Punta Falcó. Perto da... Carré Punta Falcó. Como saber que é olhando para o mar? Essas montanhas são... tem que ser olhando para aqui, ó. Punta Falcó. Não, estamos muito perto do mar e aqui estamos mais a altitude. É fácil para encontrar. Mas olhando para aqui. Muito faltou. Não, porque não tem uma rota perto. Tem que ser por aqui. Muita falta. Não sei. Não quero perder muito tempo. Olhar só para a rua mesma. Mas sei que estou muito perto. Ok, vamos deixar e... Deixa eu ver se... Com Falcão. do Falcão? Falcão tem que ser coisa por aqui. Eu acho que vou deixar aqui. Estou muito cerca, talvez menos de 1 quilômetro. Vamos ver. Ah, 1,1 quilômetro. E é uma rua muito pequena, por isso não dava para ver. Próxima vez eu tenho que olhar para as avenidas. Mas eu estou feliz com isso. I'm very happy with that. Managed to get it down to 1 kilometer. And pretty good. I wasn't super far from any place. My worst one, Japan, was across the top island. Those two were pretty bad. There, I was within 1 kilometer. Yeah, it's within 1 kilometer for each place. We'll say Blitzer. Oh, thanks for joining us, Blitzer. Very close. Yep. I was hoping I'd find the very street, but it was too small a street. I would have had to zoom in even more. But I'm still very happy I found the place. I knew instantly we were in a Catalan-speaking area once I saw Carrer. So this is what I'm hoping. I'm hoping I have an edge over people. Unfortunately, I've seen others live stream this, and they know way too many things about like the architecture of the buildings and so on. Eu achei interessante a ideia de aprendizagem do blog. 3 meses. 3 meses mesmo. Eu acho que o meu blog te ajuda. Se tem perguntas, pode perguntar. Blitzer, where are you talking to us from today? I'm going to play the same map again and see how close I can get this time. Hopefully using my language skills one more time. Okay. Let's start over. So, we're on a dirt road. Well, not that dirty. Catch up with this car. See, get a glimpse at a license plate. Nope. It's running away from me. We're driving on the left. So we're not in America. We're driving on the left, and the hills make me feel like this is maybe New Zealand. Just that shade of green is very distinctive. So either New Zealand or Australia. Definitely not Ireland. Does not feel like the UK either. And one of these signs is likely going to help us figure that out. Department of Transport. Oh god, I can't read that. Oh, Blitzer is from Brazil as well. Então eu posso falar com você. Eu acho que tem muitos brasileiros que estão olhando o Twitch agora, né? So we are in Africa. 0.8 million. What currency is that? Isso com o R, eu gosto de pensar que poderia ser reais, mas com certeza não são reais. Of guardrails. Mishongwini projects. Nyango Esokututa. Eu sei muito pouco da África. You study bollards, license plates, street signs. Maybe, Blitzer, while I have you here, can you help me with Brazil? Because when I arrive in Brazil on these maps, I know I'm in Brazil for sure. I'll see a sign in Portuguese, but how can I pinpoint the state? Do you have ways of like distinguishing between the different signs maybe used in the north versus the south, or the bollards? Like, how would you... the climate is one thing. I try to use that a bit, but whenever I'm in Brazil, I I might see a town name and like there's just no way I can know because it's a very random town, and if I don't know that town, I'm just stuck like picking somewhere random in Brazil. So I would love to hear from someone who plays this game and knows it well enough to study the bollards. How do you do Brazil? Give me the inside scoop. So yeah, this could be South Africa. It does have that feel to it. I want to see one more sign. For South Africa, does Afrikaans not have some kind of a... I would think I would see Afrikaans on the sign. So but that's the only thing I have. The only advantage I have is my languages. Eu falo muitas línguas, então como vi lá que a gente estava numa região que fala catalão, e eu acho que em África do Sul as placas têm que ser em africaans. Fala assim, africaans, africanese. Then again, that's an official sign, so maybe official construction signs are only in English in South Africa. I want to see one more sign, see if that gives me a better hint. No, I'm not going to find any more signs. Am I? My people just chilling on the road there. I'm going to guess it's not South Africa. I unfortunately don't know which African countries off the top of my head use English as their main language. Brazil is quite hard to pinpoint a place. We usually start with climate, and more at the road we can try to find small green signs, the state. Do the signs say the state? Because I guess I've been just too rural, too in the middle of nowhere. I never see what the state is. I just see the names of towns. And I feel bad because I would like to have some idea of like how to get my bearings in Brazil. Yeah, you'll see the 2-letter versions of the state in Brazil. Well, I do appreciate the suggestion. Maybe I'll get the hang of feeling when I'm in one country over another. These chevrons, for instance, that's definitely unique. I don't see red and white chevrons. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I'm not finding any more signs. If I recognized the name that was given. So this is probably going to be a loss for me. It's a pity. I did so well with my previous guess with the Catalan place. I was hoping to keep up a streak, you know. Okay, I'm gonna just have to guess. I don't have any useful information to go by. Say here. It was South Africa. I should have listened to you. I don't know. I've never been to South Africa, but I know a lot of people speak Afrikaans, so I presumed they'd put Afrikaans on their signs. But today I've learned a valuable lesson that I will take with me when I'm playing this game in future. All right, so on to the next one. We are again up in the hills, which I'm fine with. Already have a sign. Andalusia. Okay, so I already know the general region I'm in. I'm in the south of Spain here. So, can I pinpoint it a bit better? What's this sign saying? Nope, that's not helpful. That is just a lookout point. So somewhere obviously very hilly. So we don't look to be close to the sea. One 103. Don't know if these have 4 digits in their numbers. 1103. Puerto de El Boyar. El Boyar. Oh, hold on. Where's Alicante? Obviously in the mountains somewhere. Not seeing 4 digit. Oh, here's one. 3223. So they're green. Okay. 1103. Fiquei interessado em saber mais sobre o seu curso. Eu tenho vários cursos e você vai ver no meu site um curso que eu vendo, se chama Fluent in 3 Months Challenge. E nesse curso você aprende a língua com... é um desafio que você aprende com um grupo de outros. E a gente te ajuda. E tá explicado no site. E isso é um exemplo. Mas você pode só ler o blog e vai ver as minhas dicas de como aprender línguas. E como falei, se você gostaria de olhar a minha palestra TED, isso é grátis e Puerto de... Isso não pode ser quilômetros. É impossível. Eu não tô vendo uma rota com esse número. Onde fica Alicante, Puerto de El Boyar? A gente não tá em Puerto de El Boyar, mas eu posso ver. Ok. Vamos ver. Acho que vou ver mais placas. Yeah, so Blitzer, I actually originally was Irish Polyglot. That's what I have everywhere. But about 2 or 3 years ago... okay, El Boyar. That's what I'm actually looking for. El Boyar. But 2 or 3 years ago, they released a lot of the usernames that had been taken up. So I didn't register this like when Twitch first started. I only registered, I changed my old username to Polyglot. And I was very happy that it was available, obviously. But yeah, I was very glad. It, like you said, it's very easy to remember. I am Polyglot. I also have on Twitter. I registered a very long time ago. So I have a Portuguese Twitter. My Portuguese Twitter handle is Irlandês. So it's literally the Portuguese word Irlandês. My Spanish one is Poliglota. My French one is Polyglot. So those are Twitter handles, because Twitter, I was very early on Twitter. I registered those in 2009, I think. So I was very quick to get good usernames that I could reserve. But Here on Twitch, I did not get Polyglot. And then it freed up, and I made sure to grab it as soon as I could. Going downhill, because usually there's like society and people and signs and whatever. Here we go. A372. That's more like it. Oh, no, I thought it was Alicante. It's Andalusia. Oh, I completely misunderstood myself. Okay, 372. 372. These have some kind of rhyme or reason to them. 495. Okay, they're going in increasing numbers the further west I go. So 392 should be 398. Deixe-me, o que está acontecendo comigo? Eu quero ir para a Inglaterra trabalhar na minha área de formação. Vi a publicação pós-Brexit que é interesse do país. Gostaria de aproveitar essa oportunidade. O documento diz que o interessado tem que ter nível B1 em inglês. B1 não é difícil. Você pode procurar Cambridge Exams B1 e vai poder ver uma prova. E depois trabalha com um professor num site como o iTalki. E B1 dá para ter um nível B1 muito rápido. Você não precisa de muitos anos. Estou procurando 372. 5. 372. Eu achei a rua onde a gente tá. Ok. Não é muito longe. Não é. É muito longe mesmo. A gente tá perto das montanhas. Acho. Vi o nome de alguma coisa perto. Não pode ser por aqui, porque aqui tem muitos rios e a gente tá em montanha. Então tem que ser este lado aqui. Talvez vai falar esta mirada onde tem a vista. E acabou. Não tenho certeza, não quero passar toda a noite com essa rota, então eu vou colocar aqui. E vamos ver como fiz. Que bom! Menos de 3 quilômetros. Tô feliz com isso. Ah, mirador. Eu nem vi esse mirador. Eu tava muito perto, mas não sei por que não vi. Ah, tem que fazer o zoom até assim. Assim vai ver. Mas tá bom. Vamos para o próximo. Let's see how I do with this one. Okay. So. Where on earth are we? That looks like Cyrillic. So we are in Russia or the Ukraine or Bulgaria. And I'm getting a Russia feel to here. So I'm thinking Eastern Europe. One of the countries that... Oh, there's a flag. Oh, I suck at flags. I need to study flags. Because that might be the answer right there. Part of what I plan to do over the next week before I stream this, I won't stream again till next weekend, is I've got an Anki deck with flags, and I'm just going to study those flags. And a few other things. The domain names, in case I see them in advertisements. This is another part of the world that I'm not strong at. Okay. I could also relearn my Cyrillic so I could say these out loud and say these names. So that's no, I can't even attempt to pronounce these. But those that look like 3 locations. Yeah, the car license plates don't have the EU like strip on one side, but there's I don't think there's even, is there any EU country that uses Cyrillic? I forget if there is, but the Ukraine, for instance, isn't a part of the European Union, so unfortunately confirming the cars aren't from Europe. I don't know if that's as helpful when I know it's Cyrillic. But this is another one I'm very weak at, so I might have to just guess and plunk my thing in the Ukraine or in Bulgaria or something. And it could be Russia. It just doesn't feel Russia to me, and I've never been to Russia, so I can't say that with full confidence. It just has that slightly European vibe. You know, European enough, but not within the European Union. So that's what's making me think I'm gonna guess the Ukraine. Yeah, because even if this is where my language skills just completely failed me. All right, Ukraine, and pretty built up, so it's gonna be near a city. Oh, it was in Russia. Yeah, west of Russia. That's why I had that European feel to it. But not too terrible. I still earned like this many points, and wasn't extremely far off. But I think another thing I'll have to do ahead of streaming this next time is learning to read Cyrillic, because that'll help me with place names. But onward and upward we go. Now, this is a sign of... That looks like a British sign. Roundabouts are a lot more common in the UK. Then Abbotsford International. Oh. No. This could be Canada. Yeah, we're driving on the right side of the road. Yeah, it's not the UK. Driving on the right. It's either the UK. It feels like Canada, but I want to be sure. Let me see a speed limit sign so I can be sure it's in kilometers per hour instead of miles per hour. It feels like the UK a little bit. But it can't be with the people driving on the right. The roundabout is completely throwing me off. Have I seen that before? I don't know if I've seen that. Abbotsford. Abbotsford International Airport. What are these signs saying? Canada. Yep. All right. We're Canada on Route 1 East and Abbotsford International Airport. So, where is... Okay. Route 1. Okay, there's Route 2. There's one Route 1, but it's gotta be... Where am I? Prince Edward. Not that far. Probably not. It's either New Brunswick. I'd say I'm likely in Ontario because I'm not seeing any French. This far east in Canada, we tend to see French in signs. There's Route 2. No, it's not Montreal. I just want to see these route numbers. It's not showing me a number. How do I just want to know what route number this is. Are you not doing the route number thing? Maybe it is where I first saw the Route 1. Maybe it just like starts 1 on the east. So Prince Edward, the first place I clicked, and is there an airport? Abbotsford. No, I'm not guessing there. You'd think if it has an airport, it would be a pretty big town, Abbotsford. Not heard of Abbotsford. Do the routes follow the numbering convention from east to west, or nope? There's Route 1. Yeah, I figured it. I feel like I was in the right place. So Abbotsford. Okay, Abbotsford or Hope. Maybe Hope would be easier to find. I have not traveled extensively in Canada. I do not know a lot of places, but nowhere along Route 1. Abbotsford or Hope. Abbotsford. There's Abbotsford. Okay, it was all the way on the other side of where I started. There's Abbotsford International Airport. Okay. Can I pin down more precisely where I am? Let's see if I can get this to a much greater degree of accuracy. So, this road is splitting off. Exit 87, I don't know if that's going to help me. Clearbrook Road. That is what I want. Where Clearbrook Road splits off into north and south. There's Clearbrook Road. Which one is south though? Okay, well, yeah, this is south. So, south is on my left. Then that means I'm here. Okay. Out of me. lost track of what it was. Is it Clearbrook Road? Yeah, it was. South was to the left, so... Let's see. Yeah, 300 meters. I will take it. I will take 300 meters. Yeah, that's what I was getting confused about, the road taking the left turn. I should have adjusted my perspective, but the other road I wasn't seeing it. So Blitzer recently started learning Russian, but didn't take much time to get the Cyrillic. Yeah, it should be easy. I just haven't had a Russian project yet. Jogando de eterno, se não me engano, o alfabeto russo tem mais letras que o português. Eu acho que tem mais ou menos as mesmas, entre 26 ou 28, alguma coisa assim. Tem mais 10, Blitzer. Ah? Você sabe mais do que eu. Parece que a rodovia que fica aqui. Tá bem, cuidado. Você vai embora, Blitzer? Okay, I'm happy. I'm very happy with that. So I got my last one. Let's see if I can get really high in this score. So, where on earth are we? This is making me... The tiny trucks are making me feel like we're in Asia. I'm seeing Chinese or Japanese. They strike me as... I'm feeling Taiwan. So I'm saying Taiwan because I'm only seeing Chinese characters. I'm not seeing any hiragana, katakana. And Street View, I don't believe is available in China at all. So it has to be, if it's in Chinese, it has to be Taiwan. On top of that, I do know a little bit, and I know that these characters look like traditional Mandarin. Vai ficar mais 20 minutos, que bom. So, I'm in Taiwan, near the Sun King factory building. Yeah, that is traditional Chinese. Okay, good. Okay, Sun King factory building. That doesn't help me. I am in a city. Could be Taipei, but it doesn't feel... Yeah, it doesn't feel like Taipei. What's the name of the other city? South. Yeah. Kind of hard because the cities don't really have a very distinctive end. No, I'm wrong. The traditional Chinese I was seeing is because it's Hong Kong. This is why it's good to know your domain names. So they use traditional Chinese in both Hong Kong and in Taiwan. And of course, Hong Kong would allow you to use Google Street View. So I'm in Hong Kong, which really limits our positioning. What else can I say? In Hong Kong, near a freeway. And yeah, I don't know, with my limited ability to read, especially Cantonese, if I'm going to be able to figure this out very quickly. Is that a river? No, that's one of the roads. So near a freeway in Hong Kong. Zoom out of that into Hong Kong. Don't remember ever getting Taiwan. Taiwan is possible to come up. Um local na China que fala português. Macau. Você acha que é Macau? Se é Macau, você sabe que Macau tem placas em português. Eu tava em Macau e os nomes da rua estão em chinês, cantonês, mas também em português. Eu não tô vendo português, mas você poderia ter razão. porque não se utiliza muito, mas os nomes das ruas estão em português. Me lembro em Macau, no meio da China, tem a Rua da Felicidade ou alguma coisa assim. Eu falei para o taxista, eu falei, ó, o meu hotel, eu falei em inglês, mas eu falei Rua da Felicidade, e ele não entendeu. Subway. Yeah, the use of English. Taiwan Station. Okay. I don't know. I don't remember. I was in Hong Kong, but I don't remember it. Is there a subway system? So if there is, Taiwan Station is where I want to go. Jordan. It's Edward. Blitzer, eu acho que tem que ser Hong Kong, porque eu tô vendo muito inglês e não português. Macau, você vai ver português. Com certeza, eu me lembro. Eu passei 2 dias em Macau. Taiwan Station. Taiwan Station. E é vermelho. São todos vermelhos, eu acho que não. Acabou. Não sei. Não sei. Vamos ver por aqui. Ai. Uai. Por aqui. Não é por aqui. Taiwan. No. Oh, I went into some of the casinos in Macau. They're crazy. I like casinos. I've been in casinos in Las Vegas. But oh, Taiwan. There it is. Where's the station? There's Taiwan Station. Okay, let me see. I might be able to figure out a little bit. I'm looking at the roads, not at Taiwan Station. I can retrace my steps and see how I found the station, but I don't want to put that much effort in. Maybe I'll see the Xing Twin Industrial Building. Zoom in far enough. For this one, I'm fine with being within 1 kilometer or less. Xing Twin Industrial Building. Not seeing the industrial building, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm not at the station. I'm like looking at the. I'm gonna get some. Yeah. $380 meters. I will take it. I will take 380 meters. So yeah, the casinos in Macau. You need to be super rich to go into them, because I've enjoyed casinos. Am I cutting my face off? Oh, I was when I leaned forward. Okay, I'll watch that. Maybe next time I'll do this, I'll zoom out the camera a little bit more so you guys can see me better. The casinos in Macau are like, they felt a bit too fancy for me. Like, you really have to be a big spender, so not quite the same as Vegas. But I enjoyed the experience nonetheless. Getting a little better. I think I got time for another one, so I'm gonna do one final world guesser map, and we'll see how I do with this one. Oh my goodness. Okay. Ooh. Maybe I need to do more of the cities, or more of the maps that are specific to cities, because once you plunk me in the middle of nowhere, I don't have the same talents that other people do for figuring out, like, oh, those trees are obviously from wherever. Obviously we're north, but yeah, because you wouldn't. We're either very far north or we're in the south of Argentina, but just gonna stick to north. Somewhere like this, if I don't see any information, I just guess Russia, because Russia's just such a big landmass. Especially when I see like such a small road. You're gonna stay with me this last one, see how I do? I appreciate that. And I'll try not to waste too much time and come to decisions a little quicker if I can. But here, this is just not going to... This is going to lose me some points. Oh, that's a town. Oh, we may have hope. We may have hope. A town means civilization. Well, civilization in quotation marks. Little rundown. So... Oh, look at that. That's a European. So this may be... the likes of Estonia or something. Which one of those are in the European Union? That's another thing I gotta research and remember. Then again, it could have been just bought in Europe and driven across the border. But show me a sign. Let me see language. Come on, a street name. An advertisement. It's not useful. I appreciate it to not take time, or to take my time. Thank you for that. Okay, this car says something on it, but it's driving away from us. Bobcat, that's not helpful. That is not helpful. Oh, here we go. We have Cyrillic. We have Cyrillic, and it looks like they're European Union. I mean, that, I see, it looks like blue on the side of that, so... Oh god, which European Union countries use Cyrillic? I don't remember. Then again, it's not looking like it's on these cars. Yeah, it is on that. Okay. We have phone numbers. Again, a reminder that I need to have some form of an ability to read Cyrillic if I want to do decently well in this game. Yeah, Bulgaria is a part of the European Union? Is it? I forget. Yeah, because it comes... Yes, it is, yeah. I'm remembering the map of Europe kind of comes down in Spain. Okay. Bulgaria it is. So, since my Cyrillic is weak, I'm not even going to attempt to figure out the name of this place. All we know is that it's cold, so it's at that altitude. It's got to be in mountains, like a flat plain between mountains somewhere. I'm going to guess here. All right. 169 kilometers. I'll take that. It was further south than I expected. But yeah, that's obviously... Maybe it would have been taken in the winter then. If we have snow. The mountains would help a little bit with that. But straight on to Round 2. Now we're in sunnier lands, and based on that car is driving at me, so it is driving on the right side of the road, which is unfortunate because that makes it most of the world. But okay, we're on the right side of the road. I forget the double. I know you guys studied the double yellow lines, and if they're yellow, which countries that means. That's another thing I'm going to try and cram before over the next week, before I get back into doing this. Is that going to be a yield sign? No. Another fun fact for you, the one other way I know I'm in Brazil is the man that you see to cross the street. Fun fact, and you will notice this now that I've told it to you. In Brazil, the little man you see to indicate like stop or like start walking, he is fat. In Brazil, which is so strange because Brazilians are much better, much healthier than a lot of other countries. But he is fat. Oh, Google didn't do their work. They didn't blur out the registration plate. Oh my goodness. Don't know registration plates. That would be super easy if I knew anything about registration plates, but I don't. Red on the bottom doesn't really tell me anything. We're on the right side of the road. I would have guessed New Zealand based on these kinds of hills, but I can't say that if we're driving on the right. Okay, Mr. Truck, are you behind me? My strengths, so it's north or southern. Yeah, I still have to figure that out. When I've seen streamers say, oh, look, there's the sun, therefore I'm in the southern hemisphere, but I don't really understand. I don't understand exactly how they know that, because are all Google street views taken in the morning? Because the sun would just be in the other side of the sky, and so I don't know how they can tell it's the southern or northern hemisphere. This one, the sun is to the south. How do you know the sun is in the south? I mean, I could probably just Google this and figure this out, but if the sun is in the south, how would you know that? Because if the sun was there, then it could just be later in the day, you know? So how do you figure that out? Because that's a really good one. The sun is in the south, then what does that mean? Because I'm in the sun is south of me. I'm in the northern hemisphere, presumably. Oh, come on, give me a sign, give me language. This is what I am good at. I am not good at being in the middle of nowhere and like being a survivalist and having to figure out based on like trees and stuff. Okay. That's not helpful. Is there a little thing there? No, it's just a gate. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Give me... There has to be a sign somewhere. Oh, was that van? No, that was just blocking a chevron. Oh my goodness. Oh, what's this? There we go. This looks like it's going to finally give me some language to work with. Malibu Beach? Malibu Beach. Oh, and here's an even better sign for me. EJ Erendira. Or Erendira. Okay. J does not tend to be in initials in a lot of English places, so we're in a Spanish-speaking country near Guerrero Negro. Close to the equator. Okay. It's in the middle. Tijuana! Alright, we're in Mexico. So we're in Mexico between... Or no, hold on. Ensenada, Tijuana. And yeah, it's okay. I was thinking it's Tijuana. It's not... it's spelled T... Isn't it Tijuana? But even if it wasn't, this is probably a different place. Then again, no, because look, this has two places here. So that direction is Tijuana, and that direction is Guerrero Negro. So let's go to the very north. No, it is. I don't know why I thought it was Tijuana, but it's Tijuana. So I'm looking for Route 1 and Guerrero Negro. Presumably, does Route 1 go all the way down? Yeah. I don't see the sea, so I'm not on the Route 1 part, but it's on the coast. So Northern Hemisphere, sun to the south. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to watch some YouTube tutorials on how to figure out the sun, because it's not making too much sense to me. We're looking for Guerrero Negro. This part here goes inland. Then again, it wouldn't necessarily have to be on Route 1, so I don't have to be that zoomed in. Oh goodness, Route 1 does not pinpoint it for me. Route 1 is literally the entire country. Oh dear. Okay. Well, not the entire country, but this Baja California Sur. But Guerrero Negro. Sun to... Oh, the compass tells you the sun's to the north. Northern hemisphere, sun to the south. That's a good reminder to use the compass to get my bearings. Guerrero Negro. Oh, there it is. Alright, so I'm somewhere between here and here. But given the fact that Guerrero Negro is so small, we have to be definitely closer to there. So if Guerrero Negro is to the left, or no, to the right, and Tijuana is to the left, that means... Okay, I can still see it here. I'm gonna guess somewhere here, because we cannot be close to the ocean. Yeah. I could probably pin that more, but given the lack of information, I'm gonna go with that. So, oh come on, 342 kilometers. Oh, I was way off, because there's Guerrero Negro at the south, but I underestimated its importance. And apparently, even when you're this far north, you're still going to care where Guerrero Negro is. Today, I've learned a lesson about the importance of Guerrero Negro. So, onward and upward. And we are in Japan, for sure. That's Japanese. You can see the Chinese characters, but then this right here, that is the... it's a katakana in Japanese. So, okay, we're in Japan, but now how do... Oh, there is a sign. Slightly further. Alright, Akita Yorihonyo, or Route 7 and Route 352, the intersection between them. So this one is way easier. Yeah, maybe I need to focus these maps just on cities and stuff. So, just let me figure this out real quick. 7 and 352. 7, 352. There's 9. It goes all the way around. There's 11. So that's so it's definitely on the west. 7. Just the logic of it. So 3, so in the right general vicinity. There's 9 again. Maybe it's a north to south thing. Yeah, 8. Okay. 7. All right, and 352. Where are you at? 352. 352. I'm looking for you. 290. Are other numbers going up or down? There's okay, they're going up. 345. 5. Oh, we're into one. No, back to the 300s. It's more random than I thought it would be. 285. Make sure I'm following 7. 7 has ended. 7 is, of course, a very big, long road. So, finding 352. Can I zoom out and see 352? Where it intersects. I'm not far from it. I might have to be able to move on to the next one. I might have to make a guess. So I'm not seeing 352. Or what about the place names? No, that's not really going to help because they're just going off in different directions. I'll look real quick. Akita. It's there. Too far from Akita, but 7 seems to go through all of them. Sakata. Yorihonyo. This general area. There's Yorihonyo. Yorihonyo, okay, both going up in this way. And Sakata Station. All right, so 352 has to be somewhere around here. No, we've already made it to Akita. Okay, I'm gonna make my guess then. I'm gonna say here and see how good or bad that is. Not too bad, 22 kilometers. We were actually right in the middle of Sakata. And there's 352. It was just a tiny road out of sight. And I had to zoom in more, so I was just never going to find it unless I was looking at a level of detail that I just was not willing to put in for today. So that's fine. We are on round 4 or 5. Thanks for sticking with me this far. We're almost at the end. Once again, we're in the middle of nowhere. But we can at least... I don't know about the sun stuff yet, but that looks like the back of that truck driving on the left. So that's good, because that is the back. Yeah. That's good because that really narrows it down. We're on the left, so we're somewhere that was once ruled by the UK, or is in fact the UK. We're getting closer. This truck is where... Now. So these are trucks filled with milk. Woodlands Dairy, first choice, full cream milk. Alright, so we are in an English-speaking country, which is kind of more likely to happen. But looking back at the registration plates, it's not super helpful. Was there not 2 trucks? Oh no, it's just the 1 truck. Kempston. Se eu tô sempre online, fazendo live, não. Infelizmente não. Eu vou viajar amanhã. Eu vou pegar o voo para Yellowstone, aqui nos Estados Unidos. Blitzer, you would know what this bollard here is. I don't know if you saw the red and white one. That probably tips you off. Eu vou viajar, mas de vez em quando eu gosto... O que aconteceu? Tenho que começar de novo. Vou essa direção. A outra. Eu vou viajar a partir de amanhã para uma semana, mas há muito tempo que não fiz o live. Mas eu descobri este jogo e decidi ver se ia funcionar. Então, temos o sistema métrico, porque tem quilômetros. Não pode ser Inglaterra. É Irlanda? Não, isso não é Irlanda. Então, estamos na Austrália ou a Nova Zelândia. Austrália ou Nova Zelândia. Eu preciso de uma placa para ver qualquer informação sobre o lugar. Isso não vão me falar sobre o lugar. Não vai não. Aham. Poplas Redley. Talvez é África do Sul. Isso me lembra o africans. Como se fala africans em português? Eu acho que estamos em África do Sul. MN50. Vamos ver. África do Sul. Eles utilizam MN para as rotas? Não se chama africano. Eu quero dizer a língua que se fala no África do Sul. Em inglês se fala afrikaans. Talvez em português é surafricano, mas eu acho que tem que ser alguma coisa como africansiano, africanese. Isso tem que ser ruas pequenas. Poplas Redley. Não sei. É uma derivada do holandês. É mesmo. É por isso que quando eu vejo 2 As, isso é uma coisa que se faz no holandês. O afrikaans eu não falo, mas o holandês eu aprendi. E por isso eu posso reconhecer o afrikaans. Sign looks South African. Isso que estava pensando só pelo fato que vejo uma língua como o holandês e estamos num país onde tem que ser dirigido por Inglaterra há muito tempo, mas não sei onde especificamente onde estamos. Não vou saber. Eu acho que vou colocar em qualquer lugar no África do Sul, que é outro país que eu sei muito pouco. Não quero passar toda a noite conhecendo essa rota do África do Sul. Se é África do Sul. Só vou colocar aqui. Vamos ver. Foi África do Sul. Foi mesmo. O sul do África do Sul. Quase 470 quilômetros. Muito longe, mas eu tô feliz. Porque é um país enorme. Vamos ver. Último jogo da noite. Last game of the night. So we look a little bit more north. And what else can I tell you? That car is coming at me. So we are driving on the right side of the road, which again puts us pretty much everywhere in the world that isn't controlled by, or that wasn't controlled by England. Let's see if I can get a really good look at any one of these license plates. I can't make out blue anywhere. It does look a little Nordic to me as well. There is blue. Okay, so we are likely in a Scandinavian country or Iceland. And we have a sign. That's going to help a lot. Okay. Dovreskogen. I'd already be able to tell you it's in a Nordic place, but my abilities in Swedish, Norwegian, Icelandic are super limited. So I cannot tell which one it is based on that alone. That's another thing I'm just going to have to work on. But I don't want to spend too long. Okay. I am going to guess Danish. It has a tiny bit of a Danish feel for me. Yeah, you're right. Norway and Iceland wouldn't have EU plates. Yeah, so that's yet another reason. I don't know why, but something about the way that's written is feeling Danish to me. See if I can find one more sign. Unfortunately, Danish is another language that I don't have any experience with. Dumbass and Otta. So, the E6. That is what's going to tip us off. Is there an E? There are E's in Denmark. Is there an E6? There's an E45. Now, are there E's in these other countries, though? It's not Denmark. Sweden. E6. Donbass or Otta? Donbass. Otta. Oh, we've already crossed into Norway. All right, maybe it's Norway then. Don't change the name of the route. Donbass. There's Otta. There's Otta. Now, where's Donbass? There's Donbass. So, we are on a road that's about to split into the E6. And looking at one of those. So, where's the road? It could be this one. So, if this is the FV491, there's some way for me to know. This is the... Okay, there's a little roundabout. And it splits off into right and left. And this one does not. It also crosses a river. Do not see a river. So this is not likely yet. I know. I really want to make a dumbass joke about Donbass. The 6-year-old in me is holding back. This could be Dovre. That would mean there's a river. Yeah, it looks like there is actually a river down here next to me. I have a little island. Could well be... No, because it would have to be this side. Here. Hard to tell. Yeah, I know I'm super close. I'm just absolutely sure if I can figure out if there's any other little roads that have that same feel to them between the two towns. This one. I feel like Google would want to show us the little island. Okay, I think I'm gonna stick with my guess because I'm in the right general area. I've definitely picked the right country. And 6 kilometers. I would have liked to have been closer, but I will take 6 kilometers. That's definitely not too bad. Oh, the river was this side, and this is the road that we were just a little bit off from. Yeah, it split off there. All right, that is a wrap. Let's view the summary. How many points did I get? 21,000. I'm getting better at this. Slowly but surely. I mean, either I'm getting better or I'm just getting lucky with some of my attempts because I wasn't super far off. You look at the map of the world, there's no like giant long lines going anywhere. Some of them I was like South Africa was probably my worst, but some of them I was within a few meters. Yeah, Mexico as well. That one wasn't great, but I'm gonna take that as a win. Thank you very much, Blitzer, for joining me for the stream. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed seeing my own strategies as a complete newbie to the game. And I will be away in Yellowstone, jogando de terno, se você tá ainda aí. Eu vou sair agora. Gostei, mas também aqui é um pouquinho tarde. E eu vou voltar o final de semana que vem, depois disso, porque vou conhecer o Yellowstone. Se você já sabe o que é isso, tem um geyser muito... geyser, se fala assim, muito famoso, e vou tirar muitas fotos e talvez vou jogar este jogo, mas não vou ter o meu computador para fazer o live, então vamos esperar para daqui a 8, 9 dias vocês vão me ver aqui no Twitch. Obrigado por seguir, obrigado por olhar nos últimos 2 horas. E eu vi, Blitzer já me seguiu. Obrigado por isso. E a gente se vê. And I might see yourself streaming as well, Blitzer, if you're doing this when I'm back online. But I will definitely enjoy Yellowstone, and I'll let you guys know how it went. So thank you very much, and have a good night. Boa noite. E a gente se vê.